They fined a 72-year-old veteran because his vintage Ford didn't a T fit the community's aesthetic. 3 months later, he showed up at their next HOA meeting, not with an apology, but with the deed to their entire parking lot. If you've ever been underestimated or pushed around by arrogant people who thought they had power over you, this story is for you. This is one of those rare moments where karma doesn't knock politely, it kicks the door in. George had lived in his quiet suburban neighborhood for nearly 40 years. A retired mechanic, his pride and joy was a sky blue 1965 Ford F-100 he'd restored with his late son. Every Sunday, he polished it like clockwork, the smell of wax and old gasoline filling his garage like a memory frozen in time. But when a new HOA board took over, young, smug, power-hungry, they decided his truck was an eyesore. They slapped him with a $250 fine and threatened daily penalties if he didn't remove that junk. George tried reasoning with them. "That truck's part of my family," he said quietly. The HOA president just smirked. "Rules are rules, old man." That night, George sat in his garage staring at the truck. His hands trembled, not from age, but from anger. He'd spent his life fixing broken things, but now he realized some people needed a different kind of repair. He remembered the parking lot across from the HOA office was owned by the city and up for auction. George made a few calls, pulled some savings, and placed a quiet bid. 2 weeks later, the title arrived in his name. The next month, the HOA board showed up for their meeting to find a massive, private parking, towing enforced sign standing tall. George sat nearby in his lawn chair, coffee in hand, watching tow trucks roll in. One by one, the board members' cars disappeared down the street. The HOA president stormed toward him, face red with rage. "You can't do this!" he shouted. George just smiled. "Actually, I can. You're parked on my property." He never yelled, never broke a law, just taught them that respect isn't something you can fine out of someone. It's earned. And sometimes revenge doesn't need to be loud, it just needs the perfect parking spot.